Hello, beautiful people. In this video, I'm going to be sharing some information that should help you survive and thrive during the coming collapsing of the systems that everyone is familiar with. And these systems that are going to be collapsing, well, I mean, they're in process of collapsing right now. But as we move forward, more and more of it is going to collapse. The banking systems, the financial systems, the monetary systems, the fiat money, the bank printed money, the United States dollar, all that stuff, the Federal Reserve, that's not going to be around much longer. The medical system, big pharma, the big pharma healthcare, conventional medical systems, those big hospitals that get you addicted to all their pills and overcharge you just to go and see the doctor and have all these outrageous fees and basically don't really even heal you. They just keep you sick by getting you addicted to pills so that they can turn you into a source of residual income by having to buy the pills every month. That whole system is going to be phased out because it does not serve our best interest. Also, the public education system, kindergarten, first grade, elementary school, junior high, high school, all that stuff, that's actually what's dumbing people down the most. Like, the education system is what's creating all the NPC robots and the mindless zombies that you see on a day-to-day basis. That system, the public school system, was created by the central bankers in order to create a bunch of worker slaves. So the education system is going to become obsolete. I mean, it already is obsolete. The other things that are going to be crumbling is the corporate, religious, industrial complex. I've talked a lot about this on this TikTok account and on my YouTubes and stuff like that. But the corporate, religious, industrial complex is also part of the public education system that was also established and created by the same central bankers that financed and created all the other systems that have enslaved us. Also, the mainstream media propaganda machine. I mean, this has been in free fall for a while. I mean, if you've ever looked at the ratings for stuff like CNN, their ratings are horrible. Their viewership has plummeted, and it's going to continue to plummet as people search for alternative media sources where the information that they're getting actually resonates with truth and authenticity. You see, the reason that the mainstream media propaganda machines, the mainstream television, the news, Netflix, all that stuff, it's going to become more and more obsolete as humanity raises its consciousness. Because as humanity raises its consciousness and begins vibrating at a higher frequency, what happens is humanity becomes more intelligent. And intelligent people, they don't fall for propaganda. Intelligent people decode movies and see all the subliminal messaging and the propaganda, and they see all the psychological manipulation at play. And then it instantly does not resonate as authentic truth. And that's why it's just going to start falling off. It's going to fall off the map. It's going to become irrelevant. People are going to stop participating. So we've got, banking, healthcare, education, the media, and then the political system. Democrat versus Republican, right versus left. Are you right wing or are you left wing? Both wings belong to the same bird, and that bird is a bird of fraud and deceit. So the whole political system is going to become obsolete. If it does, again, like these things, I see them crumbling right now. As long as they continue to crumble and they continue to lose their relevance and people continue to lose faith in them, they will continue to crumble. And then that will give us the opportunity to recreate the earth world the way that we see fit, in a way that benefits the whole human collective as a whole. Because right now, the way that the earth world is it only benefits a very tiny group of people that have turned the entire earth world into a corporate construct. A corporation is how they've pretty much created everything in the world. Even your religions, your churches that you go to, those are corporations. They established their corporate status by the 501c IRS tax form that they fill out. That's it. That's all you have to do. That's why it's so many people become churches and they get all these tax benefits and tax breaks. They're all corporations. Churches are corporations. Your public schools that you go to, those are also corporations. The courthouses are corporations. Banks are corporations. People are like, oh, the courthouses, when you go to court, it's part of the legal system and it's the justice. It's not. All courthouses are privately owned for-profit corporations, and they're only there to extort you and incarcerate you. Because when they throw you in jail, they make money off you. They trade you like a stock when you're in jail. Even when you're not in jail, you're traded like a stock, because even your name is a corporation, as an all capital letters name, and that corporation was established and created when your parents signed the birth certificate. The birth certificate created the citizenship, and the citizen is a corporation, and your birth certificate is a security. It's being traded on Wall Street. Okay, so enough about that, but I'm just explaining to you how the system that we've been living in for decades and decades works, and how it's all crumbling. So what's really crumbling is the corporate construct of the whole world, and everything in it is a corporation. So all the corporations, those are what's crumbling. That's what people are losing faith in. Even if you don't even, many people are losing faith in this corporate construct, and they don't even think that it's a corporate construct, because they don't think their church is a corporation. They don't think the courthouses are corporations. They don't think the police departments are corporations. Even the police departments are privately owned for-profit corporations. So that's what you need to know. As these systems crumble, we will have the opportunity to recreate the systems in which society operates, and we can do it in the way that is beneficial for everyone, so that everyone is in abundance and in a high vibration. And then this whole earth world will be 1,000 times more enjoyable to be incarnated in. Now, one of the key factors here, as we go through this collapsing of these systems and the crumbling of these systems, especially the monetary systems and the financial systems, it is extremely important that you understand blockchain technology, decentralized finance technology, cryptocurrencies, and what's called a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization. Excuse me. Because this is how we will create the new systems. With the blockchain and the DAOs, we will have transparent systems. We will have transparent voting mechanisms where our voting will be secured and authentic and honest. Because right now, all the voting systems are rigged by the Democrat, Republican politicians, and that whole facade with the Democrat versus Republican, that's all facade. It's all rigged. It's all dishonest. It's all lies and deceit. As we create new civilizations and new cities, we will be utilizing decentralized autonomous organization, blockchain, encrypted technology to secure the voting and secure how the collective makes decisions in a way that is beneficial for everyone, so that we can all live in abundance and thrive and not be under constant financial stress and scarcity like with the current system that everyone's in. We will have the opportunity to create our own economies and our own monetary systems using things like even just bartering, like gold, silver. We can go back to more of a bartering kind of system, but we can also have the option to use the cryptocurrencies and the blockchain technologies, because these allow multiple different features to serve our best interest. They allow, in some cases, they allow privacy depending on how they're built. In other cases, they allow transparency depending on how they're built. So for the voting aspect, it's extremely important that we use a transparent, decentralized, autonomous organization to vote. If you want privacy with your finances, then you use what's called a privacy coin, like Monero. It's called XMR. Monero is a privacy crypto coin. It's completely untraceable, untrackable, and anonymous. So these technologies that I'm describing, it allows us to break free from the old systems and recreate new economies the way that we see fit, not the way that these corporate controllers see fit. The blockchain technology, the tokenization of wealth, the tokenization of assets, the tokenization of currency, all of this technology allows for wealth and value to be moved around the world at the speed of light, seamlessly, without the friction and without the liquidity issues that exist in our current monetary systems. Everything is going to be decentralized if we continue to wake up and raise our vibration and let the old system crumble. Remember, the old system crumbles from people losing faith to blindly believe something. That's what faith means. People have faith in these old corrupt systems. That's why they still exist. The only reason that people are still utilizing United States dollars, Federal Reserve notes, which is just a debt note, to transact is because they have faith that it will retain its value. They have faith that when they get in their car and drive to the grocery store, they have faith that when they hand that dollar to the cashier at the grocery store, she's going to accept it and you're going to take your groceries out. It's all just a faith-based system. Everything that we have, again, the medical institution, the political system, the monetary systems, the education systems, these are all faith-based systems. And what is a faith-based system? It's also a religion. That's why I always say the corporate religious industrial complex is crumbling. The faith-based systems have to crumble because, again, the whole idea of faith and believing something blindly, that's a facade that was installed into the subconscious of the human collective by the corporate religious industrial complex, like for thousands of years ago, in order to create obedient workers that would blindly follow orders. It's all a fraud. Anytime anyone tells you, oh, just have faith. Just have faith. Oh, you're asking too many questions. Just have faith. That's a red flag right there. That means they're a fraud. But these old systems, they're going to keep collapsing as long as we continue to raise our vibration, raise our consciousness. Right now, these corporate controllers are trying to lower our consciousness and lower our vibration. And if they succeed in lowering our vibration, then their corrupt systems gain more and more power, if that makes sense. These are frequency wars. These are consciousness wars. This is a war that's done through energies, frequencies, and psychological manipulation of human consciousness. And even I want everyone to know that this image you see of me and this name of me, this is all just a default setting in the matrix. It's just an ego. It's not even it's not really truly where I come from. I'm not from this earth world. My consciousness is from somewhere else, but I incarnated into the body of a human avatar slave in order to be here and help facilitate this transition from the old systems into the new systems. And everything that I know and everything that I'm teaching you, I've been synchronistically guided to acquire this knowledge throughout this incarnation. Everything from the ancient history stuff, the Anunnaki stuff, the mythology stuff, the cryptocurrency, blockchain stuff, all of it plays a significant role in helping humanity understand and overstand everything that's going on so that they can begin awakening themselves and recreate the earth world in a way that serves everyone's best interest. The way that that people live, I mean, in terms of like getting their basic needs met, is all going to change once we raise our vibration and wake everyone up and begin recreating this new earth. The way that people receive their amenities that they need to survive, like their water, their electricity, the way that food is grown, all that stuff is going to change. Even the automobiles that people drive, how they're powered by oil and diesel and gasoline. This is primitive technology. It's very primitive technology. The corporate controllers of this earth world have kept us at this primitive level of technology by design. The new earth world that we can potentially create if people continue to raise their vibration and snap out of their mainstream media induced psychosis and break free from their religious brainwashing, their political brainwashing. If we can continue to break people free from the brainwashing, then we will create a new earth with free, unlimited, renewable, clean energy technology. You will not have to spend $4 a gallon pumping gas, just to transport yourself. You will not have to pay a monthly electricity bill to the matrix, to the grid. You will not have to rely on the grid for your electricity. You'll have a little device in your home that just generates free, unlimited amounts of electricity, and you won't have to worry about paying electricity bills. I mean, you'll have a device where this one little device will power like an entire neighborhood, and like no one will have to worry about paying an electricity bill. Your automobiles, your transportation devices will also utilize this same kind of technology. This technology, it's also called zero-point energy, it's also called toroidal energy. The reason that this technology has been so heavily suppressed and hidden is because it collapses the control system. Whoever controls the energy of a world controls the population of that world, because the population is going to be reliant on that energy to survive. This is by design. The central bankers, these Nephilim bloodlines, these reptilians, Dracos that have came here and all collaborated to enslave the earth world, they all decided these things. They decided that you were going to pay a monthly electricity bill. They decided that they were only going to allow you electrical kind of technology that pulled energy in a way that was not efficient. I'm talking about wind energy, water energy, like all those dams where the water spins a turbine, coal energy. They're called fossil fuel energy. All that stuff, even solar power energy, putting these expensive, clunky solar panels on your roof to try to get a little bit of electricity from the sun. All of that technology becomes obsolete and just gets thrown out the window when we utilize zero-point energy and toroidal energy. It's the stuff that Nikola Tesla was reverse engineering and developing. Nikola Tesla, back in like 100 years ago, he was developing this stuff, but the central bankers destroyed all his work and swept it all under the rug because they wanted to keep you enslaved with monthly electricity bills and keep you dependent on their corporate construct for your electricity. So these are just examples of the kind of things that have enslaved you, and these are examples of the solutions to break free from the enslavement. So please share this video if it resonated with you. If you have someone that you might think benefit from this kind of knowledge that my higher consciousness is guiding me to share, please share it. Send someone a link. Post it on your story. Because the more people that we wake up, and the more people, and the faster that we can snap people out of their religious brainwashing and their mainstream media induced psychosis, the faster we can recreate the earth world into a much better place. That's the end of this transmission. Everyone have a wonderful day.